So here we are. It is Monday, October 4th. It is the kickoff to October. And so I'm Laura Sigwerth, as you know. So I'm going to go over three things quickly this evening. We're going to go over the pumpkin shop. We're going to go over the upcoming virtual event that's on October 23rd. And then I'm going to talk about the little incentive trip that I have put together for our team that is going to be over the next 8 weeks. And then the little getaway trip is going to be in December. And I know it's probably a terrible month to do it, but I figured I just go for it and see, and we can talk about the dates on that in a second. But our team hasn't done anything together in a long time. It's been a while. And I'd like to offer that opportunity to you guys to do something fun, to shoot for something fun, and then just have a weekend together, you know, a weekend getaway together. Our next big event with Optavia will be coming up in March or April, and I will talk about that as well. So, but I want to do something before that. So, just real quick, just some fall cleaning, as I guess you can call it, as opposed to spring cleaning, is you guys might have noticed our message group got smaller. So what happened, I recently came back from a leadership retreat at Patty Glick's in Florida, as you guys may have seen. And we are, during this next season, the team is getting bigger to where there's a lot of different things with structure that we wanted to get laser focused on and just make sure, like, you know, things are being done pretty well as we move forward. Because this season, October, November, December, is called the harvest season, because there, as far as like client acquisition in itself, it's not as crazy busy as other months. But on the flip side, it's extremely important to get the word out that you're there and you're able to help and that you're a coach, and just get in people's lives, because come December 26th on, you'll have people just banging on your door wanting to change your life. And so you want to be the first person they think of when their buttons are popping off their pants after the holidays. So this is like a crucial season just to get the word out, like really, you know, make connections and all that stuff. So you'll hear that a lot. But anyway, so all that being said, what we've done is we've kind of divided and conquered. So Marissa is training some of the team, and then I'm training the other part of the team. So we're kind of dividing things up for a second, and we'll come back together soon. So if you notice that and you're like, what happened? You know, where'd so-and-so go? They're there. They're floating in a different message bubble for a second, and we will be back. So I thought I'd share that with you real quick. And then the pumpkin shot. Before I dig into everything, does anyone have any questions that you have before I go off onto these different topics?
So is the group staying like this, or are they in? What's the plan after, you said, the next few weeks with your group, the team group?
It'll be this way probably for this season. So when I say the word season, that it typically means about 3 months. So, you know, as we go through the holiday season, October, November, December, that will be the case for now, but I'll find out from Patty soon. So, okay, that's a good question. Okay, pumpkin shop. These are super fun. Okay, all of the information about pumpkin shot has been a Google Doc in our team message that you can just, I would take time to read that. Okay, I would open it up, just read through it so you understand the full benefits of the pumpkin shot. But the pumpkin shot, I mean, there's so much benefits to it. One, for yourself, if you have lost weight yourself, you know, just be able to hold a pumpkin that's about 10 pounds and realize, like, wow, holy crap, like this used to be on my body. I mean, I lost 5 of those suckers, and it's crazy how heavy they are. So do it for yourself. That's my number one tip. Do it for yourself, feel it for yourself, be proud of yourself, and also get your own pumpkin shot out there. Okay. If you're going to encourage other people to do the pumpkin shot, probably need to do it yourself first before others going to follow your lead. Okay. So have fun with it. If you haven't taken it already, enjoy it, and it doesn't have to be difficult. You don't have to go out to a pumpkin farm to do it. Most grocery stores around and different places in town have pumpkins. So grab your kiddo or someone to take a picture for you. Then as far as your clients go, I know there's some new coaches on. So as far as the others that have clients, I did send the client text message to them this past weekend just to get the word out, but I plan to do my client calls tomorrow evening. So I'm going to talk to them about it. So make sure you take time to talk with them. Okay. Like, say words to them. Don't just send them a text message or tag them in a post and expect them to do it. It's not going to happen. I would talk with them about it. Make sure they've seen your pumpkin shot. But just tell them how fun it is. Tell them exactly what I just got done saying to you guys. Like, go and feel what it feels like to hold that pumpkin. I mean, soak that in for a second as you're holding that pumpkin, and enjoy the moment, and take the picture. And I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to help you post it and help your clients post these, you guys. Okay. They may take it, they may still have some fear, but help them, once they send it to you, just say, okay, are you excited to post this and share this? Sometimes you have to help them with the verbiage, it's all there for them, but sometimes you really got to spoon feed people to help them out. So really walk them through. What I do with the pumpkin shot is I will get a piece of paper like this, and I'll put, I'll paper clip it in my client binder, and I will put pumpkin shot, and then I write them down to make sure I'm on top of it. Like, I know who's posting and the steps, because then posting's one thing, but then there's the aftermath of them posting. So this is the kicker, as soon as they post, make sure you tell them or suggest giving them verbiage of what to do next. So if they, and that's on the Google Doc as well. So if they say, if people comment to them, say, hey, if people comment or if they get excited, or maybe they want to hop on the bandwagon with you, this is what to tell them. Just say, hey, me and my coach will connect with you, or something like that. Again, that's in the Google Doc. You can just copy and paste that to them. But just help walk them through the steps, because a lot of the times when I call them and tell them about this, or some sort of, whether it's this or Smile to Inspire, I'll say, hey, if you post, then I usually tell them just to pause. I say, just pause and let me know if somebody comments or reaches out to you, or maybe they want to do it with you. Just pause for a second and let me know. That's what I say. That way, like, they pause, they don't go crazy and put optavia.com on their Facebook page and all that stuff and go crazy. And I just say, just pause and just let me know. So, because then that way you can take time walking them through the steps. You can take time, I'll explain to them, maybe why we don't put Optavia necessarily. That way we can actually connect with them. They can earn scholarships towards their program. And hopefully that all makes sense. That all makes sense to you guys? So have them post, but then right after they post, follow up with the verbiage and how to connect the folks, because that could be an epic crash and burn attempt. Okay. Then you can work the post, of course. And most of you guys on here, Neil and Angie, this may be Angie, you know how to work a post. But after that, then once people comment and so forth, you as the coach can work the post. Okay. I am going to give you I'm probably going to help with some verbiage on this, because I feel like this can be a really big miss too. So if you have a paper and pen, write this down. So what I will do is I will send them the thank you, which again, I will pop this in our message so you have it, but I will send them a thank you. And I use any message that I use continuously. This is a health coach tip. This is just a pro tip in general. Anytime I use the same message continuously, I will have it in my note app on my phone. Okay. That way I can go back to it all the time. It's just right there. I may have to tweak the name in it and stuff like that, but I always have it so it's quick. And I have all of this in my notes. It's all copy paste quick. Okay. Because we got to be efficient, you know. So I will thank them. I send the whole thing, you know, hey, thanks for the encouragement of my client, their pumpkin shot. I'm so excited and blah, 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 blah. How do you two know each other? And this is their people in their world, okay, that is liking their picture. And I say, how do you know each other? Then they'll comment back and be like, oh, no problem. You know, it's my coworker and I'm so happy for them, blah, blah, blah. And then the next message, I will say, again, I have this copy pasted. I will say, oh, you know, that's great. You know, church is a great place to meet someone or whatever. I'll customize that part. And then I say, you know, I really appreciate, I know they appreciate all the support because, or I know I did when I lost 50 pounds 10 years ago. It really felt nice to have the continued support kept me going. And it's great to meet you. Do you have some big plans this fall? And so what I do is I just keep, and then I go and friend them. Okay. So once they've commented back to me, like how they know Neil or Jamie, I will go shoot them a friend request. And then I continue the conversation. I say, hey, you know, what do you have? You have any big plans this fall season? And then just continue, just like a new Facebook friend. Okay. So I will pop that in our message thread. And the reason I do that in that order, the thank you, the comment back, you notice in the comment back, I said, I lost 50 pounds 10 years ago. Okay. So I will drop a seed about my transformation too. So not only do they have their friends' transformation, they have mine too. And they're like, oh my gosh, what is this thing? You know? And that's usually sometimes when they comment back, like, okay, tell me more about this. Like, what is this thing? But they might not, you know, and that's okay. But you want to continue growing the relationship. And you do not want to say, well, if you ever know of anybody else, let me know. As a health coach, I can help them. Don't say that. Don't do that. Okay. Because then what happens is then it seems like you're just like thinking all these people and you're digging and try to get some more clients. Okay. And we don't want that sleazy business going on. I mean, we do want to help more people, but we just want to grow those relationships. And you will find that as these people become your friend on Facebook and they watch all your posts and follow you along, they'll come around at some point and you'll have built that relationship. Okay. Does that make sense? Good. So that's that part of the pumpkin shot. And then if the pumpkin shot explodes with this client and they have, you know, 3-4 people commenting like, oh my gosh, what is this? I want to know more, blah, blah, blah. Well, most of you know, just to pause for a second and just say, hey, this is amazing. Like, we should coach these folks together. Are you open to exploring what that could look like or what that could be like? And then see what they say. And if they're like, well, yeah, I'm open to learning, then just reach out to your business coach, say, hey, I think so-and-so wants to explore coaching from their pumpkin shot, and then move forward. I will always do that before I ever take referrals. I don't get a lot of referrals because I usually just encourage that coach. Okay. And they may not be ready either. And that's okay. So the point of this pumpkin shot is you can see all the different opportunity here. I mean, your clients having fun, they get to feel what it's like losing their weight, which is a win. Okay. It keeps them going on their journey. Right. And then 2, they get all the support and the hoorah, which feels good. Again, keeps them going on their journey. It extends their program. That's a win. And then 3, it could turn into you growing new Facebook friends, new relationships, could turn into referrals, or it could get so exciting that the pumpkin shot could turn into, that client could turn into a coach. Okay. So there's like tons of powerfulness just with this little promotion with the pumpkin shot. Okay. So it's nothing just to like bypass or put on the background and be like, you know, I'll send them the text. Maybe they'll do it. No, work it. Like, use the opportunity for it. I'll be doing a drawing for it every week. So I'll be posting about it continuously in the page. You guys post your pumpkin shots in there. That way our clients are seeing them left and right. I will be sending out the newsletter tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to try to get to it tonight. If I don't tonight, I will in the morning, but we'll have our newsletter go out. It'll be in there. I will probably send another email out like Wednesday or Thursday that's just about the pumpkin shot, and I'll give it to you guys too, so you can copy and paste it. So we'll just keep it going. We'll keep reminders and the raffles and all that. and it will go this whole month until Halloween. Okay. Okay. Any questions about the pumpkin shot? Okay. I hope you guys have fun with it. And if you feel a hold up on it, let me know. Okay. October 23rd is our virtual event with Optavia this season. Okay. So it's kind of like a conference, kind of like a mini convention, but you get to do it at home. And they've been great. We've had several of them over this last year, and they've all been wonderful. A lot of us have gotten together on those days and spent time together. So it's October 23rd, and I believe it's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., if I remember right. Hopefully you guys are registered. Emily, I know you're kind of busy that day, no big deal, but you can watch it in the pew in church. I'm just kidding.
I did register for it though, so I could get the recordings.
Yeah. Okay. Emily's daughter is getting married that day, so it's kind of a big deal. So anyway, but yeah, so the event, I'm going to open my home that day. So anyone is more than welcome to come over and hang out with me, pop on the couch with me.
Good sandwich.
I'm gonna mute Lily there. Okay. But so if you guys would mind sending me an RSVP, just let me know if you want to come. If not, that's fine too. You can just watch it from the comfort of your own home and not worry about it. I feel like sometimes when I'm in my own home, sometimes I'm not as focused. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm like, oh, let me go put some laundry in, or let me go clean up the dishes real quick, or I don't know, my mindset's not as like focused and on the event, because I've done it before from my own home, and that's what ended up happening, or the dog needs to go out, or I don't know. So I feel like when I'm out of my normal environment, then I'm just really focused and enjoying it. We've done these virtual events like at the lake, we've done them in Branson. I mean, we've done them all over the place, but I thought, well, I'll just open my home. My home will be empty. Okay. FYI. I'm sure when I say I'm going to open my home, people are like, why the hell would I go to your house with the chaos and the 4 kids and the dog and all the things? But no, it will be just me. So it'll be cozy, and I can provide a lean and green lunch. I will have healthy snacks, as well as coffee available. So please let me know if you'd like to join. I'll just open my home at 10 a.m. You can come over. And
What date is that?
It is Saturday, October 23rd. Okay. And it's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And your spouses are more than welcome to come too. So if you want to bring your spouse, or if you have to bring your kiddos, you can. If worst comes to worst, I'd rather you not. I don't want you to feel stuck like you couldn't come. My kids will not be there, but we've got toys and stuff. So, okay. Okay. Any questions about the virtual event? And if nobody does come, then I might just head out to the coffee shop and do it. That way I am not in my normal, my normal space. Or I may go someplace cool and watch it myself. Maybe I'll go up to Columbia. Columbia's got cool places. But anyway, if you can come. I'd rather you guys come. Community is good. It's good to be around each other. The last virtual event we did, we all visited and kind of, gave our takeaways between each other, and it was great. So, okay. So the last thing, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I am going to do our own incentive trip getaway. Okay. We do these through, that's what I just got done going to in Florida at Patty's. I had to qualify for it. There was, a goal to achieve, to be able to go and participate, and teams do them all the time, and they have the best community. They have the best time together. I've done them over time, and it's a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do is here's the qualifications, okay, to be able to go. Let me show you the cabin first. Let's just start there, okay? Let me show you what this cabin looks like, because I'm kind of excited about it. It's so beautiful. Okay. Angie, tell Cheryl we'll call her soon.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, okay. God. I think I've asked Angie like 6 times. Good night.
Stupid Facebook.
Man, okay, here's the cabin. Okay. So here is the little getaway. Now, this little getaway, granted, it's not Florida, but it is Osage Beach, which, you know, the reason I set it for Osage Beach is because it's close to home. And I'd like to do this a weekend in December. So I wanted it to be close to home, not be difficult for everybody to get to, but yet be cool. You know what I mean? Which this cabin looks absolutely beautiful. It looks cozy for us to be able to enjoy, you know, a winter weekend and just be together and hang out. And you can bring your spouses and just have a great time. And sometimes in December, the weather can be warmer too. So, but this is what it looks like. Okay, we can all have a big old slumber party and jump on the bunk beds and, you know, whatever. But it's pretty awesome. So, okay. Anyway, so that's the getaway. And what the getaway includes is just a weekend there. Okay, you get to come through the weekend to the cabin. You get food will be provided and training will be provided. And then what the plan is that we would head down on a Friday night and just relax there in the cabin that night. We can relax with, you know, I probably have it kind of be like a little, I either would provide dinner or maybe do like a little lean and green potluck style type thing, you know, like come down, have some healthy snacks, healthy cocktails, you know, whatever, just relax, you know, everybody just kind of get down there when they want to get down there. And then Saturday morning, what I would do is we will have a spa morning. And I know Neil's on here, but you know, guys can enjoy that stuff too. You know, who doesn't want a massage? We will be enjoying a spa morning. I'd like to go to Spa Shiki or Shiki's or yeah, Spa Shiki, I think it's called. And I will contribute a $50 coupon towards your treatment, whatever you decide to do. And I will take care of getting everything booked. And then we will go back to the cabin after everybody's all relaxed and feels glorious. Then we will go back to the cabin and do a few hours of training. And I will be, a special guest will be popping on to visit with us and visit with you guys and provide you with some insight and provide you with some training. Then we will be going out to dinner Saturday night to enjoy dinner out, enjoy some fun. And then Sunday morning, we will do a little bit more training for about an hour or two, and then we will check out and everybody will go home. They will go home well rested and excited and full of goodness and just making some good memories together. Okay. Now, since you guys are on here, well, let me finish telling you the qualifications. We can talk about the dates. So in order to experience this, the only cost to you that weekend would be your dinner out on Saturday. Other than that, and if you want a treatment, like I said, I will treat you to help you get your massage or facial or whatever, get your nails done or just relax. I think you can even go there and just relax if you want. It's just so wonderful. Emily, I think you went with me last time. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm like into heaven. Anyway, and then the qualifications for the trip in order to go and just enjoy the weekend it actually started October 1st. And I feel bad, I'm just not telling you about this, but we're only 4 days in. But you have 8 weeks from October 1st to November 30th to help assist 10 clients. Okay. And that's all. That's it. So 8 weeks to help assist 10 new clients. Okay.
Boom.
What'd you say? Is that a boom? Is that all I heard? Was a boom? Is that a boom, Jamie?
Yes, I'm not showing you my face.
So that, 8 weeks to do that, I think it's pretty simple, but it's also good. Throughout this season, I think that's a good goal for anybody to set. What that means in coaching world terms is if, you're a new coach or, about senior coach, Well, that's probably going to take you up. I mean, quite a 3,000 volume. I mean, that's a nice chunk of change, which will probably bring you in 800 to over $1,000. Okay. Then if you're currently sitting, you've been coaching maybe for a little while. No, I don't know why this is saying this meeting will end in 10 minutes. I just checked all that out earlier. Does that pop up on your guys' end too?
Mm-hmm. It's there.
I don't know why it's like that. I'll fix it later. I'll be done here in a few minutes. Anyway, but then what will happen is, so if you're a newer coach or senior coach and you grow by that much, I mean, that could very well, it's going to bump you up pretty well or bump you to ED. Okay. I mean, anybody on here that's not currently an executive director, it could bump you up to executive director, which I know some of you are brand new. You don't even know what that means. What that means is that's a $2,000 to $3,000 pay range. Okay. So, I mean, if you could go into the Christmas season with an extra $2,000 to $3,000, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty darn awesome. Or even $1,000. What would an extra $1,000 do for anyone on here or anybody watching the recording for Christmas? Would that be helpful? And then you get to go play in Osage Beach too, just for fun, hang out with your husband and whoever. So that's why I did that. And that's why I set it up that way. Because I was like, anybody would love extra cash for Christmas for their family or for yourselves to be able to treat yourselves. Maybe there's something special you want to do for your family. And so I just really, really wanted to do this. For me, it's more of the community. Like, I just love getting you guys together. I love you guys feeding off of each other. It's powerful. It really is. I mean, when I just left Florida, I just love being around everybody. I just love it. I can soak everyone in like a sponge. So, then after that, what will happen is we'll go into the busy season of January and February. Okay. It's a busy season after Christmas, we're just rocking and rolling. And then what will come around the corner is our trip to, I don't even know where it's going to be, but it's going to be in March or April. They're going to be announcing it soon, but it will probably be on the West Coast someplace, either Arizona or, I don't know yet. I have no idea where it's going to be, but it's coming up this spring, and you will have to be an executive director or above in order to attend. Okay, so keep that in mind. But everything we're doing and everything I just went over is working you towards that way. I mean, a lot of people should be able to achieve executive director between either this season, if not this season, definitely January, February. Then you're going into the spring to the big event. I mean, then conventions next summer. So it's that snowball effect. And the pumpkin shot is starting that. So it just you start here, and then you should be able to work your way through those or down that route if that's something that you desire. And not everybody desires that, but an executive director is a very easy place to be. It's, very much part-time coaching, but with a full-time income. So
Laura, when is the Osage Beach thing? You didn't say the weekend.
So I want to see what you guys think. So I was kicking around, and please come off mute and tell me if yay or nay. I was kicking around the weekend of December 10th through the 12th. Does that work for most people? Or because it's like right in the beginning of the month, not too close to Christmas? Or can you give me a thumbs up with your little Zoom chatty thing or whatever? I don't want to set it on a weekend where like nobody can come, because then it's like, well, okay, Angie's good. Neil, I saw you come up.
Yeah, I can't find the little thumbing thing on my phone. So, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Emily, what about you?
I'll just know when I do my call schedule. So I'll mark that off.
Sweet. Emily, what about you? Give me a thumbs up or something. Okay. Yes. I'm so excited. Okay. Because the weekend before, I just found this out the other day that I'll be heading to Orlando. Oh yeah, this is another kicker. I will be heading to Orlando the first week of December to Dr. Anderson and Dan Bell are doing a leadership training in Orlando. I said Orlando like 4 times. Anyway, and so I will be coming back from Orlando from that. And so when I'm with you the following weekend, I will be pouring into you what I just learned from Dr. Anderson and Dan Bell as well. So that will be included. And so you guys will get the insight of all of that as well. Okay. So, okay, sweet. I'm so excited. So what I will do is I will make a tracking sheet for this. I'll just number 1 through 10. And that's it. Keeping it super simple. Just help 10 new clients between now and the end of November. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys can do it. And then, yeah, we'll have a wonderful weekend at the lake together and enjoy it. I wonder if there's a fireplace there too. Maybe we can make a fire. So, okay. Any questions about anything? Okay. All right. I went way past my time and I'm obviously kicked off the Zoom here too. So I will end the recording.